Listener discretion is advised. This podcast is satirical in nature. Some listeners may find this podcast offensive.
Are you ready, sir?
I was born ready.
Yes, sir. Now, just to let you know, sir, we have snipers throughout the auditorium. So if at any point you get tired or we think your life is in danger, we can take him out.
I'm the only one who will be taking him out. This guy is as weak as they come, Marco. He's weak and pathetic. He won't survive a boxing match with me. He can't even deal with sitting in the same room as me without taking drugs. He's the absolute worst.
Yes, sir. Good luck, sir. Go get him.
I don't need luck. All I need is to get rid of this vapid fungus before he sucks the life out of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the event you've all been waiting for, literally months in the making, the ultimate showdown between President for Life Donald Trump and failed tech bro billionaire Elon Musk. There will be a single round. Whoever is knocked out, beaten to a pulp, lays down and fists themselves, or surrenders will be declared the loser, and whoever isn't the loser is the winner. Competitors, take your places and let's begin the fight.
Are you ready to be absolutely destroyed, you piece of shit?
Let me just ask my brain. I call him Grok. He's...
You know, I trusted you a lot, Elon. I bought your failing car.
You mean my failing car company?
Car company car, whatever. I bought it all for you, and now I'm going to sell it. Because you're nothing. You're just toxic to me.
If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have AIDS or polio. I mean, I'm not just making America great again, but the whole world great again.
Fuck off, Elon. That's my saying. You don't own it. Every time you use it, I get royalties, you know.
They say no kings in America, so fuck you too and fuck your royalty.
You know, I helped you so much. If it wasn't for me, you'd be nothing.
You know, I'm the richest man in the world.
But you're not the richest man who ever lived. The richest man who ever lived is a black guy from West Africa.
Like, you know, because I'm a neo-Nazi racist, that really hurts.
I was made to hurt, and I hurt you. I rejected you. You know, I think you're just hurt. You got rejected by me because, like most people in this world, you did a shit job. And now you want to come back, and you wish you could come back, but you can't. Poor little Elon, lost and alone, and high on ketamine.
That ketamine is for medicinal purposes.
Elon, that's what Iran said to me when we were negotiating. I said, you can't have nuclear energy. And they said, we use it for medicinal purposes, for energy purposes. Cut the bullshit, Elon. Everyone knows you're a psycho on drugs because you can't handle life at all. Go back to Africa or the moon or wherever you come from.
You are the worst president this country has ever had.
Elon, I am the only president this country has ever had. Wait, is that right? I mean, I think it sounds right. I'm feeling a little dizzy.
You okay? Does little Trumpy-Wumpy want a timeout?
No, I'm fine, and I told you to never use my sex name in public. And no, I'm fine. It's you who's got the problem. You're hostile. You've got Trump derangement syndrome. You're the poor little Trumpy. I mean, poor little Elon.
You know, you would have lost the election without me.
You're nothing. I won it all by myself. You're just sad that I took away your little electric vehicle mandate, and I'm about to drop all of your government contracts.
Well, then it's time to drop the big bomb then. You know, that thing I'd tell the world if you ever betrayed me.
No, Elon, don't you dare.
The reason the Epstein files weren't made public is because you're in them.
Well, Elon, you know, everyone knows that already. I admitted it. I went to those rape islands and killed those girls. It's like that Blink Twice movie. Did you ever see it?
I've got no need to watch a movie about my life.
I mean, you were in the Epstein files too, weren't you?
I mean, obviously, but I usually just rape my many wives to make many little Elon children.
That's pretty fucked up.
I know, right?
But you know, I let you play as president, but now I've got it back, and you're going bye-bye.
I don't give a crap. I will go scorched earth on you, motherfucker.
That's right, I do fuck mothers, but you know what? No one cares about you anymore, and you're pathetic.
I'm not pathetic. I got hundreds of thousands of people fired. I let Russian criminals into government systems and no one even knows about it. I took so much money away from scientists and researchers. I killed so many people and gave them so many diseases.
Me too.
When I think about it, I know that I did a brilliant job.
And it's all because of me.
You're a psycho.
You're the psycho.
You know I love you.
I mean, I love you as much as one straight man can love another straight man, but I mean, you're pathetic.
We use Twitter to get you thrown out and put JD Vance in your place.
Never gonna happen. I mean, I know that you were on drugs the whole campaign, and you're on drugs right now, and you're practically crazy now, but you know, you shut down all the investigations against you, and there's a ton of government contracts for you, but I'm going to cancel them all, LOL, Elon. Just pathetic.
You're a disgusting abomination, and so is your legislation.
Forget the war with China. We might have to go to war with Elon. You know, I said that. You'll always be with us, helping all the way. I even said, you're terrific, not anymore. The presidency is mine. And the Department of Government Efficiency is mine. It's mine, all mine.
All right, I'm going to get you impeached, and I'm going to blame the recession on you.
I've survived worse than that, Elon. Try harder.
I'm going to stop providing space launch services. I'll stop letting you use my satellites. I'll withdraw it all and give it to Russia or China.
You're already doing that. I don't need you, Elon. We've got NASA, we've got Bezos. We've got plenty of better options than you.
They don't compare to me. They don't compare to what I've built.
Fine, then I'll take it all away from you and nationalize it all.
No, you won't, you fucking piece of shit. If you do that, I'll have you killed.
You know there are snipers pointed on you right now? We're in a boxing match. If anyone thought you were going to get me killed, you'd be dead right now.
Don't you understand that I control your military, I control your communications, I control social media, I control it all, and now that you're pissing me off, I am going to get your military killed.
They're all suckers and losers anyway.
I will get all your people killed, even the civilians.
I don't give a fuck about them either.
Then I will take all your money.
No, you won't. You don't even know where it is. Neither do I. What even is crypto?
No one really knows. It's just like magic money, isn't it?
So magic, so money.
Maybe I'll just get Air Force One crashed.
That's okay. Qatar controls where I fly now.
Oh God, this is hilarious.
Oh, I know, right? We are totally fabricating this falling out for likes and views.
Well, no, I mean, you just peed yourself.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes.
I mean, I'm into that, but do you think we should calm down for the good of the country?
Well, I'm getting pretty tired, so how about we call this boxing match off for now, and we can go after each other later?
Sounds good, but wait, then who wins?
I do.
I don't think so.
Elon, I'm the president. I give the signal, and you'll be taken out.
No, sir, no, please, I'll give up.
You'll give up? Really?
Well, how about I fist myself? That was one of the options for losing, and I'm into that.
Oh, God, Elon, enough with the melodrama. Just surrender, and we'll call it quits.
Yeah, I give up, I give up.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Your president for life, Donald Trump.
I did it. I defeated this piece of shit scum dirtbag.
Mr. President, sir, how are you feeling?
Never been better, Marco.
Well, we have RFK standing by just in case you need someone to check up on you.
Hello, Mr. President. Do you need to be checked?
Do you give rectal exams?
They're my specialty. I'd also suggest some cod liver oil to protect against measles.
That sounds great. The Dictators will be right back after a few short, intimate moments. Don't let you or your prostate go anywhere.
Great work on that boxing match, sir. You really showed him who's in charge.
I sure did. I'm really the best at boxing and pretty much everything.
Yes, you are, sir. Now, sir, before we get to your military parade, we've got a surprise birthday cake for you, and all of your loyal servants would like to sing you happy birthday.
Oh, well, isn't that unexpected? And yet very, very important, since if you don't stroke my ego very hard, you might be in trouble.
Exactly. Now here we go. It's an extra, extra large, double-decker, super double, chocolate fudge, ice cream sundae, cheeseburger, Diet Coke, mud cake.
Oh, yummy. Sounds delicious and looks incredible.
Now, truth be told, I couldn't actually find anyone who wanted to celebrate your birthday, so I'll just sing the song myself. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mr. President for life. Happy birthday to you. Maybe we can bring some of this cake with us and head straight to the parade?
Sounds good. The Dictators will be back right after a word from our sponsors. Are you a dictator who's really insecure and wants to lash out at all your enemies, even though they aren't your enemies? You just think they are because you're really insecure. And do you need an army for hire to show your enemies who is boss? Then look no further than the U.S. military. Now that our military has been rebuilt on meritocratic principles, gotten rid of all the diversity and equity, and reshaped in the image of men and muscles, we are ready to put our services to work. You may have recently seen us in the streets of sanctuary cities punishing U.S. civilians for using their right to protest, which may not last much longer after I declare martial law. If you'd like a military to punish your enemies, your civilians, or just declare war on other countries for no reason other than your really insecure ego, then look no further than the U.S. military. Wow, Marco, look at this tremendous parade. The best military parade ever assembled, probably, in the history of parades. And it's for my birthday.
Yes, Mr. President, it's quite impressive, though I have to ask, was scheduling it on your birthday intentional or?
Everything I do is intentional, Marco. I'm like a chess master, but better, much better. I do the weave, I leave them off guard, and before they know it, they've been knocked out by the Grand Wizard himself.
I hope that's not a Ku Klux Klan reference.
Wow, look at that beautiful tank. I bet it cost more than most people's houses. Actually, it probably costs more than most people's neighborhoods. And I love the way it's destroying the street, literally crushing taxpayer money beneath its tread. The perfect metaphor for how I'm treating the U.S. economy and the low and middle people of this country.
Speaking of costs, sir, the Budget Committee has some concerns
Budget
about...
schmudget. You can't put a price on American greatness, Marco. Besides, this parade is bringing in tremendous ratings. The networks are probably making millions just showing my face. And I'm making billions through all my very not corrupt deals. You know, there's so much corruption going on, and that's just what's public. Just imagine all the secret corruption going on. It's great.
Sir, while I have you, there's a few issues we need to discuss.
Marco, please, not on my birthday.
But sir, we really need to discuss.
Fine, what is it?
So there's been a wave of staff departures at the Federal Aviation Administration. Resignations and retirements are building across the agency, potentially affecting divisions that oversee everything from air traffic to legal matters and space launches.
Well, civilians don't need to fly, so let's just nationalize SpaceX and use that instead of the FAA. I mean, Elon was already going to do that, so let's just do that.
Democratic senators have been asking for details on the salaries of all your political appointees and raised questions about the directive to max out the amount of taxpayer dollars allowed for these jobs while ignoring the standard hiring process.
Hello, Marco. You don't give details to Democrats. You give them cyanide pills or anthrax powder and nice little happy birthday from your President for Life envelopes.
South Africa isn't happy that we embarrassed Cyril Ramaphosa in the White House.
Well, I'm not happy that white genocide is going on in South Africa.
Is it really, though? Anyway, people are concerned that we've hollowed out FEMA and NOAA as hurricane season starts and all these tornadoes and floods and fires are taking place.
Well, then they shouldn't be poor. Get rich and live in a nice place, then you won't have to deal with all those annoying weather things. I mean, these are some of the biggest and most beautiful weather events ever seen. But I mean, that's not even real, though. It's all fake news. I mean, all of these poor and middle people are going to die anyway. And let's not even get started on the tooth fairy.
Well, sure, okay. So the Port of Los Angeles is down more than 50% on imports, and the tariffs haven't even started yet. So people are very concerned about the economic impacts.
It's fine. We can just delay the tariffs again. And plus, we're going to sort LA out. You know they passed my big, beautiful tax and spending bill, so it's fine. I mean, this is what happens when you privatize government and put taxpayers on the line for all the private fuck-ups. So absolutely genius. But speaking of China, we've sorted out the framework of a concept, of an idea, of a trade deal, which I think I had to write on the back of some toilet paper because, oh no, she might have to phone up China because I think I had to use the toilet paper I wrote it on after I shat myself and I've lost the deal. I mean, I make the best trade deals.
Yes, that's certainly your reputation.
And look, we have rare earth sorted, so don't worry about it. The deal is done. China has agreed to supply my American companies with magnets and rare earth metals. And we will walk back our threats to revoke visas of Chinese students.
Even though Chinese students contribute lots of money to our universities, and so it makes no sense.
No, they were stealing all our intellectual property. Do you know that? It's all because I said I would no longer be Mr. Nice Guy with China. And the universities, I mean, don't even get me started.
Oh no, I think I've triggered him.
Him? Who is him? Harvard is getting their asses kicked and they can't enroll the internationals anymore. And then we're stripping Columbia's accreditation, so it will be sorted. And LA, we're sorting that out too. I deployed the National Guard and, California is training civilians to become paramilitaries. We might have to deploy the military instead and take care of them once and for all. And then what did I do? I deployed the military. I get things done, Marco. I get them done.
You sure do, sir.
LA would be obliterated without me, and we will be arresting that incompetent governor, what's his name, News Scum. The news scum will be arrested. They should be saying, thank you, Trump, you are so wonderful. President for life, Trump, we would be nothing without you, sir. So now we will be liberating all of those sanctuary cities because they are just so stank.
They really are, sir.
And I am withholding federal funds from California because they refuse to stop a single transgender girl from competing in state track and field events. I am bringing back America. Look, let's talk about the successes, not the failures. I mean, go back to business school, Marco. That's how you speak to people.
Yes, sir. I'll enroll myself at Trump University right now from my phone, since that's the only university left in this country with accreditation.
I mean, the federal court rules in my favor all the time, like they approved my request to fire members of independent agencies. And then they approved us revoking the legal protections for immigrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. And then we fired the director of the National Portrait Gallery because, when I don't like art, who wins, me or art? I win. I always win. It's the art of the deal by Donald Trump, not the other way around. I mean, we are doing incredible things. We are arresting members of Congress. We are deporting citizens of Burma and Vietnam to South Sudan. It's great. We've legalized machine guns, so wow, it's going to really get great. All these deaths are going to really increase. Buckle up, and we're doing this because it will be good for public safety. I mean, good for my safety from the public if you're all dead and being killed by my followers. And we sent tons of food to feed millions of poor and hungry people for months to rot in warehouses all over the world. We got rid of Narcan so more people can get themselves killed from overdosing. This country will only be filled with Americans from America. That's all we want. And everyone else can leave. And the numbers agree with me. I mean, I have growing support from young adults too. Did you know that? Support for my agenda is being driven by deep frustration with the economy, political institutions, and the direction of the country. They are moving away from Democrats to me because I'm getting it right.
You really are, sir. So, did you read any good books on the weekend?
Yes, I heard about a lot of non-existent book titles in the Chicago Sun-Times.
All AI generated.
We want to do the AI thing. I mean, Social Security is manned by chatbots now, and they're deliberately designed to frustrate you so much that you basically want to kill yourself. Brilliant. I did that.
Did you? Great work, sir.
Yes, amazing work. Elon criticized my big, beautiful bill to destroy people's lives, and I decided, no, he won't be coming back and then I punched him in the face.
I heard he was apologizing.
They all want to come back into the spotlight, but only I decide. Know your place, people.
So did you specifically request they play Happy Birthday at this parade?
I may have mentioned it was my birthday several times to several generals. Look, when you're as important as I am, people want to celebrate you. It's natural.
How was that birthday cake?
Tank-shaped birthday cake? What a great idea that would have been. We can have the Pentagon's best engineers design it. It shoots confetti instead of missiles. Tremendous innovation, tremendous ratings. But yeah, oh, you mean the birthday cake we just had? It was great. Just great. All the major food groups. We had the carbonated beverages, we had the cheeseburgers, we had the chocolate, all rolled into one super meal.
I'm starting to think this might be less of a military parade and more of a birthday party with tanks.
What's the difference? Both involve showing off impressive hardware and making your enemies jealous. Speaking of which, did you bring me a present?
A present? Sir, I thought the parade was the present.
The parade is from me to me for America. But you should still bring a gift. It's my birthday, Marco. Where are your manners?
Well, I did co-sponsor that spending bill you wanted.
That's not a present, that's just your job. I'm talking about something personal, something that says, Happy birthday, Mr. President. You're the greatest leader in American history.
That's very specific.
I'm a specific guy, Marco. I like specific things, like parades on my birthday with tanks shaped like birthday cakes. I wanted the best military parade ever assembled on my birthday while being the most popular president in history. I asked for it and I got it. So, other than attacking civilians and protecting our borders with my military, what else does this army thing do? I mean, can it go after all the Democratic voters? I mean, you heard about those politically motivated assassinations going after Democrats? I mean, I'm so glad that we're finally doing that. I've been waiting a long time for my personal militia to start doing this, and finally they are, so it's going to be great.
Here we go, America, just driving ourselves off a cliff.
Let me just post to Truth Social that I'm ordering all the federal agencies to do everything in their power to deliver the single largest mass deportation program in history. Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York will be targeted. Anyway, as I was saying, this military parade thingy is great. I really love how manly it makes me feel watching this shit. But does it do anything else?
I mean, you're not really into overseas wars.
Exactly, no. I just want the local wars, the civil wars, the military crackdown. You know, I wanted them to protest here in D.C., but they decided not to. You know why? Because they're afraid of me. They're very afraid of me.
They sure are.
Yeah, I'm not really into overseas wars. I mean, Putin's gone absolutely crazy, and Israel is a bit out of control, although we don't like to say that, which is why I've designed the most big and beautiful Golden Dome missile defense system. It will protect our entire country, and it's so futuristic in gold. It's great. I mean, it'll be controlled by AI too. And like Skynet from the Terminator series, it will probably destroy us all.
Sounds fun.
Oh, doesn't it? So what else is happening overseas? I heard that Gaza situation was pretty bad.
Yes, sir. Hordes of hungry people are breaking into food warehouses, and Israel attacked Iran.
Not good at all. You know, we had so many talks on potentially making a new nuclear agreement, which mostly looked like the old agreement. You know, we wanted to open Iran up to large-scale investment, but they didn't want it, so they get bombed and the war becomes regional. It's great. Actually, how about we get Bibi on the phone now to see if we can sort this out? I'm sure I can get it done.
Okay, let me just ring him up on...
Make sure it's on the signal. Actually, I'll just do it on my phone.
I'm sure that's legal.
Ring, 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 ring. Come on, pick up.
Да, привет.
Wait, Vlad, is that you? It's me, Donald. Happy birthday to me, buddy. I thought I was phoning Bibi, but okay, I got you instead.
Hello, Donald. How did you get this number? This is my super secret phone. Oh, maybe it's because we have your phone tapped, so I listen to all your phone calls. I will get our technical people to fix it.
I might have to start my own mobile phone service. Anyway, you know, I have the best numbers, believe me. Nobody gets numbers like I get numbers.
Well, happy birthday. You are looking so radiant and you are eternally useful.
Oh, well, thank you. That's probably one of the nicest things anyone has ever said to me. So I normally would call to talk about me, but actually I thought, you know what? I should call Putin about this whole Iran-Israel thing.
The Middle East, always so explosive. I thought you said you tried to call Netanyahu.
Exactly. So here's what I'm thinking, and this is a tremendous idea, probably the best idea anyone's ever had about the Middle East.
Okay, what is brilliant plan?
We should have a big, beautiful summit. Picture this. You, me, Netanyahu, the Iran guy. What's his name again?
There have been several Iran guys, many of which are now dead.
Right, whoever's in charge this week. We all meet at one of my golf courses, maybe Mar-a-Lago, maybe Bedminster, and we work it all out over Diet Coke and, what do you drink, vodka? You know, I have Trump-branded vodka.
Trump-branded vodka. Yuck. No. I drink the tears of my enemies.
That's actually pretty badass, Vladimir. But seriously, we could solve this whole thing in like, what, an afternoon?
Donald, you realize Middle East conflicts have been going on for thousands of years, yes?
Sure, but nobody's ever had me negotiate before. I'm like the best negotiator. I negotiated with Kim Jong-un. Great guy, sends me beautiful letters. I can handle Iran and Israel.
And what makes you think they will listen to you?
Well, I figured you could help with that, you know, do that thing you do where people agree with you.
What thing are you talking about?
You know, the thing where they fall out of windows if they disagree.
I have no idea what you are talking about. Certain people are just very clumsy.
Right. Anyway, so what do you think? Good birthday present idea, world peace through golf?
Donald, I appreciate call, but perhaps we should let professionals handle this one.
Professionals? Vladimir, we are the professionals. We're like the most professional people ever.
You know what, Sure thing, Donald. Let's solve Middle East over miniature golf. This guy gets more crazy every time we speak.
This is gonna be the best summit ever. Hello, Vladimir? Hello?
Sir, he ended the call, and you know, sir, we really need to get to the G7 summit.
Those meetings are so boring, maybe we can leave early. And no, I don't think he would hang up on me. Must just be bad reception in Russia. Verizon and AT&T stopped operating there after I put sanctions on them.
He never put sanctions on Russia, just all of our allies.
Speaking of allies, let's get Bibi on the phone properly this time.
4 unlogged calls, great.
This is going to be tremendous. The best birthday diplomacy you've ever seen. Ring, 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 ring.
Donald, happy birthday, my friend.
Bibi, thank you. Listen, I'm having the most beautiful birthday, the most perfect birthday with a wonderful military parade, protesters, and maybe even a few deaths, but I need a little birthday present from you. And I don't mean the sexual present, I mean something else.
Of course. What can I do?
Well, you know how you're doing that thing with Iran, the attacking thing?
The defensive military operation?
Right, that. So, here's the thing, and this is coming from a guy who knows deals, okay? I wrote The Art of the Deal, maybe you've heard of it, bestseller, tremendous book.
Well, Donald, what exactly are you asking?
I need you to stop. For my birthday, think of it as a birthday gift. To me, from you.
Stop what exactly?
The Iran thing, the missiles, the planes, all of it. Just stop, press pause. Like on Netflix, but for war.
Donald, with all due respect, this is a matter of national security.
But it's my birthday, Bibi. I'm 79. Do you know how old that is? That's almost 80. In fact, some experts, some medical health body, life experts say I could be older. I could be the oldest president who ever lived.
You are the oldest president who ever lived.
Exactly. Now, look, I'll make you a deal. I'll give you my chocolate cake. It's the most beautiful cake, has all the major food groups in it.
I appreciate the offer, but...
Fine. How about this? I'll follow you on Truth Social. Your follower count will go through the roof. Tremendous numbers.
Donald, I need to explain something about Iran's recent provocations.
BB, you're not kidding anyone. We all know you were the one who started it. What's next? You throw a bomb at Santa Claus? This war on Christmas has to end, BB. You're just buying time because you don't want to end up in jail. I get it. I'll probably do the same thing at some point. Look, what if I throw in a signed copy of my book? Not just any signature, my best signature, the one I use for really important stuff.
I'm honored, truly, but I cannot halt military operations for birthday wishes.
You know what, BB? This is exactly why I didn't invite you to my birthday party.
Donald, perhaps we can discuss Israel taking over Iran permanently to ensure that there are no more Iranian nuclear power plants, nuclear weapons, maybe even a Trump resort Tehran, or a ceasefire framework.
Yes to all of it. The resort, the golf course, the framework. I love frameworks. Maybe we can have a meeting with the little triangle sandwiches. Are there PowerPoint slides involved with charts? I love charts. The bigger, the better.
You could arrange a presentation, and yes, charts can also be arranged.
Tremendous. This is turning out to be the best birthday ever. Well, except for the part where you're still attacking Iran. We'll discuss it at the sandwich meeting with charts.
Well, you know, Donald, we are getting amazing ratings with this attack. Fox News has been giving us a lot of coverage and saying that our attack was brilliant. Just imagine if you joined the attack, how much TV coverage you'd be getting.
This is true. You know what? You've convinced me. Let's attack Iran.
We know exactly where the Supreme Leader is hiding. Now, Israel doesn't have the weapons to take him out, but you do.
That's a bit extreme. Let's just wait for now, and let's demand their unconditional surrender. Let's give them a chance to surrender to me. We could to a joint attack on the nuclear sites. Ring, 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 ring. Oh, that's probably Melania. Gotta go, BB. Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. What, you've been taken hostage and I need to hand over the nuclear codes? Okay, well, since we're changing all our nuclear facilities to be AI operated, there's actually a password and biometrics. Oh, you have my biometrics already? Well, that makes it easy. Okay, so my password is all lowercase password, but the A is an @ symbol and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they'll release you soon? Great, okay. Speak to you later then. Wait, isn't my mom dead?
Probably. I'll get the passwords changed, but sir, we have to move undercover. It's about to rain.
What, it's raining on my parade? No, tell the weather to start playing ball, or there will be hell to pay.
Like what? You'll assassinate some clouds?
Exactly, and if there's no clouds, there's no more weather.
I don't know if that's how the weather operates.
You have no idea how the weather operates. No one does. They move in the shadows, and then they cause the shadows. It's diabolical, I tell you. My God, this parade is so boring. Why are we wasting tens of millions of taxpayer dollars on this crap?
Because of you and your tiny ego?
Can we execute some protesters now? And I still need to attack Iran. I need bigger and better ratings.
Will President for Life Donald Trump attack Iran? Will it result in World War III? Tune in next month to another episode of The Dictators, where we reveal what happens, assuming we don't all get nuked and all civilization gets wiped out. Thank you for listening, and we hope that you weren't one of the people who died on No King's Day.